zero benefit from taking a reach and grabbing Terry McLaurin in this position. So I don't know why he's there, but I don't even like Marquise Brown or anybody else there. You grab an edge rusher, you trade up, and you go win the Super Bowl, Indianapolis Colts. The Oakland Raiders, Rock Yassin from Temple, a cornerback. So, he's another one that graded well, 6 foot, 192 pounds. I'm fine with this pick, I suppose. Just keep loading up on corners. As you know, before I wanted Oakland to draft a corner, I think just two of the top corners in this draft would be fine for Oakland, playing against the Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs twice. The Chargers are next. They're slated to pick Cody Ford, guard or tackle from Oklahoma. He grades out. He's 6'4", 329 pounds. Gus Bradley, he really blew this against the Patriots. I thought the Chargers defense is actually pretty good, but they do need to replace cornerback Verrett. So I also like Greedy Williams or DeAndre Baker here. If they can draft DeAndre Baker, I'm fine with that. But, I never hate it when somebody drafts offensive line. So I'm okay with this, but I'm also okay with picking a cornerback to replace Verrett. The Kansas City Chiefs slated to pick Greedy Williams, cornerback from LSU. Now, KC's defense was terrible last year against the pass and against the run. But I don't think a cornerback is enough to make an impact at this position. I think you need to, just like I said with the Colts, you need to trade up to get any edge rusher, like maybe even if you can't go high enough, take a shot at Gary, even though I didn't like him. He graded out well, or Farrell from Clemson. I'd be okay with a top defensive tackle as well, a Lawrence. So bet the overs again this year for Kansas City after they lost D Ford and a couple other players, right? Oh, Justin Houston. Yeah. Got to replace him, right? The Green Bay Packers, they're drafting another pick in the first round here, and they're slated to pick Noah Fant, tight end from Iowa. Now, Fant is great, but I think they need a playmaker at this spot, all right? Now, you saw me not like them picking a top 12 slated wide receiver for their 12th pick of the draft, but now that they're 30th, it's time to grab Marquise Brown from Oklahoma. The guy was a beast. He was Kyler Murray's favorite target last year. You can grab a tight end later. This is a perfect thing that Aaron Rodgers needs with his accuracy to get a guy the ball running full speed out of the slot. Marquise Brown is 100% the perfect pick here for the Green Bay Packers. The Los Angeles Rams slated to draft Garrett Bradbury, center from NC State. They need a center. I'm okay with this. He's 306 pounds, 6'3". I guess he can play in day one, they're saying. Best center in the draft, I'm hearing. They need to replace Ndamukong Suh on defense as well. But, either a center or a defensive tackle, and this position is perfect. And then the New England Patriots slated to pick Irv Smith Jr., tight end from Alabama, the second or third best tight end in the draft. What should they do here? Whatever Bill Belichick wants, because they've proved to be smarter than everybody on draft day. So I am completely fine with them picking whoever they want, but a tight end to replace Gronk is probably a perfect position. Plus tight ends should be, you get some good value with tight ends late here in the first round. All right, well, let's quick go over a couple of these plays, or a couple odds that I have for the draft. Kyler Murray is at minus 600 to be the first pick of the draft. Now, Mel Kiper is 99.9% sure this is going to happen, but I've heard some other things, and I've heard a lot of analysts say this is a stupid move, so I would not lay minus 600 on this. Even if I was Cliff Kingsbury's best friend, I'm not so sure I would want to lay minus 600 here on that, because this could be just one of those whole trap things, and they might shop this pick around. They can get a ton of value yet, or Joey Bosa. I do not like the odds here. If you're looking at first round props, Alabama over 3.5 players. Well, I got 3 for sure that they're going to be picked, but it just depends if Jacobs gets picked, their running back from the Oakland Raiders. Not so sure about that, so I'm going to leave that one alone. Ohio State is kind of the same thing. Ohio State is over 2.5 players. I think that I got 2 for sure coming out of Ohio State, and Dwayne Haskins and Bosa. The question is, are they going to get one of their wide receivers picked in the first round, which I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I was very low on wide receivers, and as you can see, on betonline.ag, the under 2.5 wide receivers is at plus 140 wide receivers selected in the first round. Now, the Green Bay Packers are going to pick one. The Colts might pick one, but shouldn't, like I said before. And receivers are, not like I said before, none of them really shine to be first round talent. So I honestly believe that you're going to get less than 2.5 wide receivers picked in the first round here. Okay. So I'm going to play that. I'm going to play under 2.5 plus 140 that you have less than 2.5 receivers picked in the first round of the draft. Another prop that I kind of like here is the Ed Oliver prop. Ed Oliver, and I'm not sure. Ed Oliver is selected 8th or earlier. I'm not sure if he's going to be selected 8th or earlier. I almost think no. And I guess there's rumors that the Giants like him and they're going to draft him and then Daniel Jones later. I personally believe that's more of a front. I like the value you're getting here on BetOnline for it. So at least a half unit, I would say no, that he does not get select 8th or earlier. Looking at the draft, Bose is going to go early. Josh Allen's going to go early. Quinnen Williams is going to go early. Tampa Bay already drafted a defensive tackle last year. Devin White, they're slated to pick. The only thing that could happen is if New York Giants pick him. You know that Jacksonville's going to go offensive line. I think Detroit, they're going to go with a edge rusher. I like the Ed Oliver gets picked over 8 spots, and I like that at plus 200. So those are the 2 plays that we have. And I hope you liked the draft selection show here, what teams should do. I'm sure I made some mistakes, so please let me know what your thoughts are. Tweet us at the Odds Breakers. Everyone have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the draft and go get some winners.